Hello everyone and welcome to the Hisui podcast. I'm Wolf Taiko and I'm here with Nurse Evie.
Hello, hello.
So yeah, we're recording and releasing this episode on a little of a bit of an unusual day. It's a Tuesday, but like we said last episode, we're releasing 2 episodes this week. We're releasing our thoughts on the Pokemon Presents today, and then later on this week we're gonna release another episode, which you'll see why we're having to release 2 episodes this week when the Friday episode comes out.
I promise it'll be amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
Maybe they won't catch what I'm doing.
I think you're being very obvious.
It's fine.
But yeah, for me, before we even go into the presents, I feel like what we need to talk about is DJ Pikachu. Because that was the highlight.
Yes.
For me.
Yes.
Like, DJ Pikachu made the whole presents. No matter how, disappointing the presents could be, DJ Pikachu.
Or not be.
Yeah.
DJ Pikachu.
Although I think, oh no. Why can't I find the video anymore?
Uh-oh.
Let me go into my history.
Taken it down. If they took it down, I'll be
genuinely
it's
unlisted.
Upset. Aww.
So, you can just go into your history and find it there.
Gonna make sure to bookmark the heck out of that.
Yeah, I'm bookmarking
Pardon
that.
my language.
Although, I think it's also in the Asia English, because it was in the first part of that video, which means that, first of all, the Asia English version is... that video is 1 hour long. 1 hour long. Ugh, I did not need to pluralize that. Which I'm guessing is the main reason why the main official Pokemon channel didn't have that as part of the video, just so that it's not an hour long after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
But yeah, we mentioned the presents when it was announced a while ago. How long ago was that? Because mainly because they announced it really early on, when they typically announce it like maybe a couple days before, or like a week before. Where I think they announced it the end of May.
Something like that. We've known about this for definitely way too long.
Definitely.
Which, I mean, I'm not complaining by any means. Just, different.
Yeah, I guess let's jump into the Pokemon Presents, because it's 24 minutes long, so there's a couple of things to get through. Starts off talking about Pokemon World Anaheim. Do you want to talk about that, Ethan?
I mean, I don't have much to say, except yes, I am going to be there. No, I'm not any kind of special, notable trainer, or whatever, unfortunately. I will be there. I don't know, if you know me, say hi, tweet at me, be like, Ethy, where are you? Why can't I high five you? I am open to high fives, handshakes. More than that, we'll see.
Do I want to know what more than that would entail?
Like hugs or like selfies or stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Because, like, I don't know. Especially, it's going to be in California. It's going to be like 1,000,000 degrees outside. So, yeah, we'll see.
And then...
That's the big thing is, like, selfies. I don't know if I want to be taking pictures while I'm gross and sweaty.
Yeah. That is totally fair. And then after, I still remember, so in this presents, just like the last one, they do talk about Concierge again, and they show a trailer for some new episodes that are coming out in September. And mainly when I saw that, I just remembered the last podcast episode where we're like, oh yeah, do you remember Concierge? They really didn't market it that much. And then they talked about it. And now they're talking about it again.
I mean, I'm not complaining. That's
I'm not.
fine by me.
And this trailer...
Concierge is so cute. I wish
even
I
though
had
you haven't seen it?
Netflix. Yeah, I haven't seen it because I don't have Netflix. I have problems with Netflix. So...
For me,
this season... Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
This season is looking really interesting because it revolves around this older trainer and his relationship with his Celio for over 15 years.
Well, my guess
and
is
it just
that it's only
tugged
one
at my
episode, but yeah.
heartstrings.
Or maybe a couple episodes. I don't know. No,
Still
what?
tugs at my heartstrings.
The part of the trailer that surprised me the most was, well, you probably know what I'm about to say.
Ex-boyfriend?
Yeah. The ex of the main character.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I like that.
I'm okay with
there's
it.
more
I just
depth
got
to it.
caught off guard in the trailer.
Yeah, 100%. Like that, like mentioning dating in the world of Pokemon is almost taboo. Like you hear people talk about like, oh, me and my husband, oh, me and my old lady back in the day. Or just like parents and their children, but never like...
Or even like the
never see,
Kakui
like...
thing in the Sun and Moon anime.
Oh, I genuinely forgot about that part, yeah. Where they...
But even
they got married and engaged and everything.
Yeah. But even that's different than like this, I feel.
Yeah. I'm here for it. I like that we're getting to see how trainers are going, how trainers in the world of Pokemon experience dating. I remember back in the X and Y days, I had some friends that did role playing on Tumblr.
God.
And really dating myself.
Dating yourself?
It like time-wise.
I know. It's just the Tumblr roleplaying and then dating myself. I was like,
Really dating myself with how old I am. But they like the way that some of my friends did some of their role plays was their characters were in some sort of a relationship, and they didn't explicitly like talk about the nasty, but the nasty was interrupted by one of the trainer's Growliths barging in like, what's going on in here? Just kind of like a regular dog kind of barges in when you're in the middle of forbidden tango.
No, look, Ethan. We are not even 10 minutes into the episode. What are we talking about?
I am using very TikTok safe words.
We're still talking about it.
It's fine.
No, it was... Oh, no, I can't talk about that yet. We'll talk about it later. But no, yeah, Concierge, this trailer, more than the Season 1 trailer, honestly, made me more interested in it.
Agreed.
The Season 1 trailer, I mean, it still looked kind of like an interesting concept, but the execution didn't seem to be there as much, where I'm like, I don't know, it'd probably be like a fine use of time, but I don't know if I love it. This trailer sold me a lot more on it.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Definitely.
And then they stayed in the kind of anime and show department with the next one. I know this was announced a while ago, because I'm guessing, wasn't it announced that, like, let me double check my facts before I say anything.
Yeah, I don't remember them mentioning.
Yeah,
unless they had mentioned working with another animation studio.
because this was the same animation studio as Wallace and Gromit, right? Yeah,
I think so.
it is. And it was announced
yeah,
back
they
in
did have
December
some kind of-
2024.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was announced a little bit ago, but we didn't know when it is. And so it's now announced that like the animation studio who did Wallace and Gromit. Well, it was so funny because Peter Lord, the co-founder and creative director at Aardman Animation Studio, said, like, at Aardman, we have created award-winning stories with iconic characters. And I'm like, award-winning? That's not gonna be this. Most likely. Pokemon has not done anything award-winning. If it is, that's gonna be pretty cool, but I doubt it.
One way to find out.
But, the teaser doesn't show much, other than just two Pokemon running around, one chasing the other, kind of little bit of craziness. But then we get the title, Pokemon Tales, The Misadventures of Sirfetch'd and Pichu. Which also, I love the logo.
Yes, that
Like,
is
so
such a good stylized logo. Like, I always get nervous whenever I'm gonna see a new logo. Like, oh, it's gonna be
Because of
like
the Champions
some
logo?
really, especially because of the Champions logo. How it's like, it's not
Champions logo.
like I mean, I'm from the 90s, early 2000s, where like everyone was making their logos all crazy and wonky and silly and out there, and then like as we've gotten closer to like nowadays, everything's more like it's a
Extremely
serif font
simple
or
to note to a
like,
stupid degree, yeah.
yeah, and it's like, I mean, yeah, it's legible, and I get legibility and like accessibility for people to be able to read it is very much a crucial part of brand recognition, but you can still have fun with it, believe it or not. And this, like, just the logo alone, it's fun, it's legible.
And it also
Like,
gives you somewhat a taste of like the personalities of the two protagonists just in the logo.
Yes. Which, I mean, if you've watched enough of the anime, you know, like, how they depict Pichu as kind of like you think of the Pichu brothers in the early movies, where they're just these mischievous little scamps that are they're just trying to have a good time. Everything goes wrong a little bit, but then everything's okay again.
I just realized something. In the U and the Pichu for the logo, you know, like, apparently how a lot of people have, a misconception that, like, the tip of Pikachu's tail is black. I mean, I know that... Oh, wait, no, Pichu has a black tail. That's probably why. And this
Yeah,
is
Pichu
Pichu,
has
so
a
that's a black tail. Okay, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
forgot that Pichu is a black tail, because Pikachu doesn't.
Yeah.
Never mind, ignore me.
That's where they got it from.
Went on a tangent there for no reason, apparently. But yeah, there's not much to, like, base it off of. It's cool to see Pokemon teaming up with more people to make stuff, with Pokemon Concierge and now Sirfetch'd and Pichu. But, like, I literally looked at this trailer and I'm like, man, I feel like Kenny's gonna like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be... If this is... And if Wallace and Gromit are anything to go off of, we're gonna have a good time. A good, just cute and wholesome, probably a couple of little life lessons that some people won't catch the first time you watch it. But I expect wholesome.
Well, I guess... Do we know specifically, like, if this is gonna be a TV series or, like, a mini-series or anything like that?
I think all it says is coming 2027.
Which also, oof.
Yeah, that's... Ooh. which makes sense because that's going to be the 30th anniversary.
Oh, wait. Is it?
Or wait,
Yeah, I think...
no, it's not. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
2026 is the 30th anniversary.
I forgot how to do... Yeah, 26... Never mind. I have a working brain cell. Okay, it is 10 a.m. I woke up at 4 p.m. yesterday. And
That's
I'm still
fair.
going. So, I don't remember how to do math right now. That's why we've got the stick figure model today.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, Misadventures of Sirfetch'd and Pichu. Another really exciting announcement. And then, we have another new announcement. That is Poke Park Kanto.
I was very disappointed that it was not based on the Poke Park series from
Easy, let it go.
I can't let it go. That was another one that, like, you get to explore the world as a Pokemon, like in the Mystery Dungeon series, which is still getting shafted.
Yeah.
So for them to use Poke Park right there in our face.
Yeah, but it's a theme park. It's a Pokemon theme park.
Yeah, and it still kind of, I guess, has some of that vibe of, like, seeing the world with Pokemon, how they interact with one another in a little environment. Yes, you do see that. Yes, it looks like it's gonna be absolutely adorable.
Especially, like, we see that there's, like, a little Pokemon town with, like, a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, that has me hyped.
That's gonna be so exciting to get to see.
I mean, the Pokemart's
Someday.
obviously just gonna be the gift shop, but...
Yeah. But maybe I can go there and overpower Nurse Joy and be the nurse behind the counter.
Maybe. But unfortunately it's...
Or maybe they'll just invite me. That would also be ideal.
It would be. Yeah, unfortunately it is, right now they're only opening one up in, the Kanto region in Japan. Unfortunately. But I'm hoping that it does well enough that they're able to open up one in the States.
Yeah. It would make sense, and also would be really... I'm trying to think of the right word, like, thematic, if they were to do one in Johto and then Unova, Alola. Especially, it would be cool to see if there's room. I doubt there's, like, space is such an issue when it comes to Hawaii that, like, I don't think they'd be able to do one for Alola, but it, like, the idea of it would be cool.
The idea would be cool. But yeah, there's not much else to say other than the grand opening is planned for early 2026. For, the 30th anniversary, so that makes sense.
Of course.
Alrighty, we know a good bit of plans for the 30th anniversary. It seems like they're doing a good bit of stuff. We got Poke Park Kanto, we got Lego Pokemon. I mean, those are the main two. We can assume Gen 10.
Yeah, I think that's safe to assume, especially with us, like, we've got so many hints that, like, we are in the end game of Generation 9.
Yeah, especially with...
They usually wait until the end
what we're
of
gonna
a
talk about
generation.
soon, yeah. And then we have a lot of small announcements. We got Pokemon Go Fest, Max Finale. Neither of us play Pokemon Go, so there's not really much to talk about there, other than Eternatus is showing up. We know...
Oh, actually, I do play a little bit of Go, enough where I have a few Carnivine if you see me at Worlds. If you have enough Stardust, we can trade, let you have Carnivine, because that's exclusive to the southeastern United States.
Yeah, and then we have Pokemon Masters X. Or Pokemon Masters EX. Or Pokemon Masters X.
I wasn't gonna say.
Hey, we're over 10 minutes in now.
So now I can start talking about the Forbidden Conga.
If you want to.
I'll find a way to slip it in again.
But yeah, this trailer is very dramatic, people walking, all turned down to one person showing up, which I found pretty funny.
Yeah, it would have been like, with how much effort went into this. Like, don't get me wrong.
There's a lot of hype.
Hell,
Oh yeah.
but then it's just
Carmine and Sinistra.
like
Sinistra,
just
sorry.
Carmine and Sinistra. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's still cool. I like Carmine. I think she's a very interesting and pretty dynamic character.
I mean,
especially
I didn't play
with
the DLC.
I mean, for Pokemon writing, she was a fairly dynamic character.
Such a high bar.
Yeah.
And then, after announcing Carmine for Masters, we got, an update on Pokemon Cafe Remix, which at this point, I'm pretty sure it's just a money laundering scheme. I have no other...
I
have no other
I
explanation.
genuinely don't know anyone who plays that game. Like, I know people that still play Sleep, which we'll talk about in a second. Plenty of people who play TCG Pocket, some who play Masters, but
not Cafe
Remix. I had genuinely forgotten it existed until I think it's Candy Eevee posted an animation where she was sponsored to talk about playing it.
That's funny. It really is something that exists, and they keep updating it somehow. But after that, it's Pokemon Sleep. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune are, I think, added, right? Or like going to be added?
Yeah, looks like they will
September.
be added to... Yeah.
And then in November, there's going to be a new area, Amber Canyon. So that's cool for the Sleep players out there. And then neither of us play Unite, but we know people who play Unite, and they were very excited about the Unite section, with Latios and Latias being added.
I'm genuinely kind of excited about Electrode Volleyball.
Which is apparently from the Chinese version, Gus said.
I think so. Which, you know, I'm willing to consider getting into it just to play volleyball with electrodes. I think that would be terrifying in outside of a video game, but just like the concept still sounds fun. Fun concept.
Yeah. And then we have Pokemon Training Card, new pack set Mega Evolution releasing September.
Which no one will get to see any of those cards because scalpers have decided to just do the Forbidden Conga with everyone, I guess.
You found a way.
Wanting to. I found a way!
Somehow. I don't like that you found that way, but you found a way.
Can't even go to my damn Walmart and get one pack of cards.
But yeah, the next announcement is something that was actually technically supposed to be a Presents announcement, but I already knew about it before the Presents because it was already on the App Store. And that's Pokemon Friends. Which I think is a terrible name.
Yeah, I'm not the bit if it was multiplayer,
It at least makes sense, yeah.
But this is just cool math games.
Yeah, it's just a puzzle.
But Pokemon skinned.
Yeah, miscellaneous puzzle games to do, in your off time. I could see this being very useful for... Well, it would have been useful back in high school, when I was, not doing anything in classes and I was bored, and would just like play random crappy games on mobile that just kind of waste
Yeah.
time. Like that's kind of what it gives me the vibe of. Not in high school anymore though, unfortunately. So I won't have as much of a use for it. Because from what I've heard, that is not as much of a problem in college.
Yeah, nope, you're good.
But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about Pokemon Friends. Very high-produced trailer.
Makes sense. That, I mean,
Pokemon tends
they're
to do
excited
that,
about
yeah.
the new, yeah. Any new game, they're gonna try and hype up as much as they can, especially if they're gonna end up having some sort of microtransaction in it somewhere. I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely like
It gives me that
definitely
vibe.
marketed towards a younger audience.
Oh, almost definitely.
Here we go. For mobile version, free to start, optional in-game purchases available, persistent internet and compatible smart device required, data charges may apply for mobile version. Message to minors, please get permission of your parents or guardians before purchasing paid items. Apple and Apple logo are registered, blah 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 blah. Okay.
So yeah, there's microtransactions,
Yeah.
sounds like fun.
Yikes. Like, what? Mom, I ran out of stamina. I forgot how, I don't understand this puzzle, and now, like, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a stamina thing.
I don't see it doing that well, honestly. Because I just don't see much of a... What's the phrase? Kind of like a crossover between, like, the different audiences. It, like, feels kind of weird for Pokemon to make, I guess. Like, I see this becoming the next either Pokemon Quest or Pokemon Cafe remix.
Yeah.
Because
Or
it also,
worse,
like, visually
just
doesn't even look as good as those
scrapped.
games.
Yeah. I could see it being scrapped at an, like, I could see it being scrapped within a few years.
Even less than that, honestly. Like, I really don't
Possibly.
think it's gonna last long. I could be wrong. But, I doubt
I
it.
hope we're wrong.
Yeah. And then after Pokemon Friends, they're like, alright, let's talk about the mainline games. And then they talk for like 1 minute about the Nintendo Switch 2 update of Scarlet and Violet, which we've known forever now. That was kind of annoying.
If it was supposed to be a secret, well, they didn't hide that secret very well.
Yeah. And then they say that Shiny Wochian, Qianpao, Tingli, and Shiyu are going to be in Scarlet and Violet starting July 23rd, and then the final one ends September 14th.
Yep. And then you don't get them right away. It has to be like 1 million people have to beat the Shiny Treasures of Ruin.
Huh.
So it's not even like, this is your window to catch these shiny Pokemon. No, that's your opportunity to fight them. And then I guess they're just gonna be delivered to us? I don't know.
Oh no. Weird. And then there's some other very small things. Mass outbreaks of grass, ice, ground, and fire type Pokemon. And there's also a tracksuit apparel item via mystery gift.
Which, at least from the screenshot, is this already available?
Yes. This looks like it.
At least from the screenshots, it doesn't look atrocious in
And also it doesn't look good. In my opinion.
No. It like, I'm leaning in and trying to get a better look at it. It's
not really
It
anything.
is.
But after that, we go into the two major announcements outside of. That's the weird thing with this presents. It's like there were two major announcements at the beginning and then two major announcements at the end.
Announcement sandwich.
Yeah. Which is better than the usual 5 announcements at the beginning that are super small and nobody really cares.
Yeah.
I'm a little surprised. I expected a little bit of Lego Pokemon. At least some kind of look into what that's going to look like in this presents, but we haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah, would have been nice.
It would have been. But yeah, next, it was funny, because, Pokemon Champions was next, and when the trailer showed up, I already talked last episode, and a lot privately, about how much I hate the Pokemon Champions logo. Like, I just really think it's bad.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it myself. I mean, it gets the point across, but
it feels like something cheap I would find on DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Like, that's the vibe it gives off.
Yeah.
And not to, discredit some DeviantArt artists, but...
Yeah. Nah, DeviantArt, like, even the incredible artists on DeviantArt understand that there's a lot of slop on DeviantArt, not just AI slop.
Yeah.
Like, just...
There's a reason there's deviant in the title.
That makes this model look like it should cost $30,000.
Yeah.
Again, I'm using my stick model. If you're listening, only listening, I'm using the stick model. I paid $15 for this. That's art and rigging.
Yeah, and then we also get our first look at actual gameplay for Pokemon Champions, which, thank God they didn't use the male model, because we know what the protagonists look like in Pokemon Champions. They also look ugly.
I didn't pay attention to the humans, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, we're gonna get to, in general, the visual style of Champions, because I think it just in general looks ugly. But, because we get our first look at some screenshots and some gameplay, and it doesn't look good. In my opinion.
I think the Pokemon, like...
The Pokemon look fine.
If they get the yeah, the Pokemon are okay. I do kind of wish there was more texturing closer to Scarlet and Violet.
But, like, look at this. Look at this screenshot. Like, that just doesn't look good.
Looking at... Let me see the screenshot you're talking about.
Especially, like, it's specifically the humans. The humans are so... I can't put it into words.
It looks like this
it looks PS3.
Like they could have...
Or 2.
I was about to say ripped out of Battle Revolution from the Wii.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a Wii model. And then don't get me started in the crowd in the top right corner. That look like they have...
The crowd...
Oh, I see the polygons!
They don't have faces. Actually, wait, there's one guy that has eyebrows. I can see this one guy has eyebrows.
I can see the
polygons. But
none
of these people have faces. It's like...
And they also have the drabbest outfits, like, imaginable. Where it doesn't feel like I'm being watched. Which I'm guessing is the idea. And like, oh, look at all these people watching. It looks almost like mannequins are watching.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, it looks like a bunch of dolls are watching me. And, no, that's just creepy.
Yeah.
I can handle some levels of creepy, don't get me wrong. This is not it, my friend.
No. But the battle environment is fine. But, like, in general, like, even the Pokemon models are fine, but it's like, there's not enough, like, shading or, like you said, texture. Right, it just looks really flat.
Yeah, and I do hope that the visuals of at least the Pokemon improves a little bit more. I'd love to see those textures, or at least, like, modding community, where you at? I mean,
the battle environment does look good. I like the environment.
Yes.
but nothing else looks good. And that's when we get to the battle UI.
Now, I do have a positive. I do have a positive for the battle UI first.
You do?
Before, yes.
Okay, go.
When you see Gardevoir versus Hydreigon, you see Gardevoir knows Shadow Ball, not very effective. Expanding Force has no effect. Icy Wind, super effective. Moonblast, extremely effective. They have an indicator for a 4x weakness now, and I really love that.
Oh. That is nice. I don't know if that's the UI,
really
though. It technically goes into UI, but not like the visuals of UI.
I mean, I guess not, but it's still something that they're showing that I genuinely appreciate.
That's fair. That is
and
nice.
The percentages, just chef's kiss. I love that. I love seeing the percentages because
for the HP?
Like, for the HP. Like, okay, I know I did 68% percent damage with this Icy Wind. So if I do another Icy Wind, I know I'm gonna knock this Pokemon out.
I would have preferred for it to be the actual HP numbers. Especially because it's the actual HP numbers for our Pokemon, but only percentages for enemy Pokemon.
Yeah, I do wish we did have a percentage for our Pokemon as well, but I understand why they should not do that for the opponent's Pokemon. Because seeing the exact number of your opponent's Pokemon in a competitive battle can give you a ton of information. That tells you a lot of how this Pokemon's going to be built. That tells me, okay, well, if it's this invested into this, that means Life Orb's going to do this much damage. That means they're not going to be as invested in this stat, and it's going to change how I'm going to battle just by one number.
That's fair. I'm not too into the competitive scene, so I wouldn't know stuff like that. I'm just going purely off of like a visual standpoint. I like it, and like normal standpoint, I like the numbers better.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. I see where that's a good idea on their end, and I watch a lot of stuff from Wolfie Glick and have also participated in a couple of draft league tournaments where I have that background.
You are the battler expert.
I don't know if I'd say that, but
you can just agree.
Sure.
But yeah.
I'm traveling all the way to the other side of the country to watch people fight Pokemon, so we'll say yes.
Of course. But now we can finally go into the visuals style of the UI. Oof. I can't put into words why I don't like it. I
don't like how when you select, like, when you've got your, you select battle, and then the moves just kind of, like, plop into existence. It doesn't just kind of slide in or something.
Yeah.
It's very violent.
It's so violent. Like, I don't know how else to phrase it other than violent. Like, I think, there's literally, like, particles of when they land.
Yeah. Oh, there's also, sorry, I'm interrupting. There's also like I said with the Moonblast onto Hydreigon.
Mostly ineffective.
Mostly ineffective with Scizor and Serperior.
That's fair. But like,
I do appreciate that.
First of all, the purple color they chose to use, I'm not a big fan of. Which they use throughout all of their UI. It's just a very odd purple to go with. Purple's an odd color in general to use for like your main color for UI, but that's neither here nor there. And like the buttons for the moves also, like, the way it looks, I get that Pokemon's a kid's game. But this looks even more kiddie, and I can't put it into words.
I mean,
if you get what I'm trying to say.
I think I get what you're trying to say, and I don't like... I don't know. I'm not entirely opposed to the purple.
I'm opposed to the purple.
Yeah.
Well, I also feel like it's a bit... The Pokemon icons next to their names in HP, I get, but I don't care for. I think it's a little bit of redundant, useless information.
Yes, and maybe no? Because I would, like... It's helpful in case this has kind of a more, dynamic view of the playing field, and especially if you think about nicknames.
Yeah, but you still see the Pokemon in battle.
Yeah, but like if it didn't have the Pokemon beside it, and all you saw was instead of Leafeon, you saw whatever Leafeon's nickname is. I'm trying to think of any kind of nickname that's ambiguous enough for Leafeon or Empoleon, but they're too different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, if you have Snuggles and Waddles next to each other, and you don't have a picture, I guess that's where you could make an argument for it. I'm grasping at straws here.
Yeah, and then, like, we're not gonna talk much about the gameplay when it comes to, like, champions, I'm guessing, because I'm not competitive. Which, that's what this game mainly looks to be about.
Yeah, this is definitely built for the people that are more wanting to get into competitive battling, VGC, Smogon.
Yeah, they're probably going to use this in the future for, like, competitive battling, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like the goal. Which I can't comment too much on, so I'm just gonna comment on I really don't like the visual motif of this game. I think the protagonists look, really, really bad. I think the logo looks really, really bad. I don't like the UI.
So this is just not a game for Wolf.
I don't
Maybe
think
a
it's
game for me
most
if
people.
I mean, it's definitely there for people who want to at least dip their toes into competitive battling.
Oh yeah, I think
especially
that.
especially with you've got the ability to change natures with your victory points, and also modify the stat points.
Yeah.
Which is the equivalent of EV training, it looks like.
Which I'm happy for the competitive people. But
Yeah,
like going back to even like
gives you the chance to explore different ways of using a Pokemon.
Even going back to like the earlier information, like the protagonist designs, especially the male one.
Yeah.
Just aren't pleasing to the eye. And that's like most of this game, it's just not pleasing to the eye at the moment. But also, since we now have a gameplay trailer, I'm assuming this is mostly what it's gonna look like. I'm not holding my breath.
Screenshots and game footage are from a product in development and not final.
They've said this multiple times, and only sometimes do they actually change.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But yeah, this is also coming 2026, so this is also something theoretically for their 30th anniversary.
Yeah. Plenty of time for it to look at least a little bit different. Hopefully not with dolls watching me.
I mean, the visual style most likely won't be different, though, and that's my main problem. Is it just fundamentally, I think they went with just a bad-looking style. And that's why I'm not holding my breath. And then we have the last 7 minutes of the presents, which is about Pokemon Legends EA. And
which is why I kind of emphasize that, like, hey, the footage isn't final and could look a little bit different.
Because yeah, ZA, I do think that it looks better in this trailer. I don't know if it's just me. We also do see more indoor shots, and the indoor areas are definitely better than the... Well, no, there's some good outdoor areas too. But my theory is this trailer is built off of the Nintendo Switch 2 version, and the previous versions were the Nintendo Switch 1 version.
That is a possibility. A possibility that I hope isn't completely true, but there's a good chance. As much as the
Nintendo Switch 1 version is definitely going to look a whole lot worse. You can basically guarantee that.
That's unfortunately very much guaranteed.
Although, oh wait, no, we still got this terrible building, which is all over the game. I'm gonna go into a little bit of a rant about it. If you look at the, this building, it's like the main building that has like a railing outside the window.
That's not,
yeah, the railing doesn't protrude at all.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. They literally just slapped a texture onto a rectangle. And that building is all over the game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that still doesn't look the best. But you know, overall, we saw lots of...
Other than that, there's a lot of very... it looks like they are trying to do a lot more picturesque looking stuff. With stuff later on in the trailer where it's like, just hang out, have your entire team just chilling around, hanging out, take a quick selfie with your party. I think that's such a, like... this is one of the things I love about Pokemon, is just the, like, the interactions of just, like, it's just me and my Pokemon. We're just having a good time. It's Tuesday. I'm sitting on a bench, my Lampent's running around trying to... Oh, wait, hey, no, stay away from that hospital!
Yeah, to try and describe a little bit more, because I don't know if we described the building well enough and like the room with it. It basically is like this very tall, gray beige building with windows, but there is no depthness at all, including the railing. The railing is literally just flush to the wall. Like, I don't know how else to phrase it. It's just literally a texture slapped on.
Like, you know that it's supposed to have texture to that wall. Like, there's like all the windowsills and how there's gonna be like a little bit of a difference in how the wall is. I don't know these technical terms. We should have grabbed my little brother while we were doing this to get the proper terminology. I think he knows them. Oh well.
Whatever.
But yeah, it's like, you know, this is supposed to be a little more textured, but you see it and it's just, it is as smooth as
smooth as butter.
Yeah, we'll say that.
But, like, for me especially, like, what looks really good is, like, all the indoor areas. Like, the Team MZ HQ looks really good. The Looker Bureau, the AZ Hotel. That one, like, the, Syndicate. What was it? The Grunge Syndicate?
I don't remember what they're called.
I remember it's a Syndicate.
Hold on.
I'm looking on the left side, it doesn't say.
Oh.
Well, the Syndicate. Let me look, is it? Oh, the Rust Syndicate.
Rust
Grunge is pretty
Syndicate,
close. I was
Close
in the
enough.
right area. Yeah, and then we do see Emma officially in the trailer.
Very
even though it was
happy about
announced
that.
a while ago. Because of the cover art where
Mhm.
they just dropped it one night.
Yeah, she's
And then
literally
oh
just
yeah, Emma's here.
right there. But what was really interesting was Mabel.
Oh, we're going straight to Mabel?
I mean, we can. I'm interested in talking about her.
Okay. So, Mabel is back in Pokemon X and Y, one of the Team Flare admin scientist girls.
Mm-hmm.
And she is now the director of the research lab in Lumios. Rip Sycamore.
Yeah, that I do wonder what happens to Sycamore. Like, are they going to explain that? Because that's Sycamore's lab. She took her Team Flare chair from this terrorist organization
And laptop.
and put it in his lab. And oh, that is a Team Flare laptop.
Well, I'm guessing, is the Team Flare logo the same as, like, the Sycamore logo? I'm not Sycamore. No, definitely not. The Lysander logo, because I know that Lysander had, like, a tech company and, like, developed the Holocaster.
Let me see.
Because that could be it.
I don't remember Lysander Labs having, like, a special logo.
So it may just be, like, the...
I think it's
Flare
just
logo.
the team. I think that's just the Team Flare logo.
Okay. So it could just be that, like, Lysander's, like, tech corporation just also makes laptops. And just hasn't gotten out of business yet after what happened in X and Y.
I mean, yeah, a company can still go on without the founder slash CEO slash whatever bigwig.
Yeah, it just... public perception wouldn't be as high, and they definitely take a tank in their stocks at least.
Oh yeah, finding out that the leader of your organization was also out to destroy the entire world and just had his closest buddies as we're the ones that are gonna live.
Yeah.
Destroy them all.
Yeah. Well, what's weird with me with Mabel, it just feels kind of random because Mabel wasn't really like a standout character in the original X and Y games. So being as prominent person in Lumia's now feels a bit weird to me. So I'm very interested in why they made that decision and why Mabel specifically.
Yeah, I wish I knew that one, because I mean, I guess between her, I don't even, like, I'm actively looking to see, I mean, I guess there's a chance that we could see, I think Xerosic was arrested, but then
I think so.
Celosia, Bryony, and Aliana, as far as I know, they're free. So, I mean, nobody is free from the possibility of redemption. Like,
I mean, yeah, but I'm more sitting
could-
here going, they weren't even really characters in the original. And also, like, why they
No.
choose Mabel specifically for this role. And getting announced first, which means that she's probably more major than the others if the others show up. Like, that's what I'm more interested in. It's like, what are they gonna make of them? Because in the original, they weren't anybody, to the point that I'm like, why do the writers care about these characters? To the point of writing anything with them. That's kind of what I'm interested about, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm looking through, I'm trying to glance through Mabel's,
Character thing on the website?
Mabel's stuff to kind of, her, Bulbapedia page.
Oh.
To see if maybe there's anything, but not really. It's just, she was interested in Abomasnow, you battle her, and then, that's it.
Yeah, no, she wasn't anybody. So that's why I'm kind of like,
Which,
interesting that they're
kind of
doing something
all
with
of-
her.
They just didn't do much with Team, like...
Yeah.
Go
Anyways,
watch Cade's video. Go watch Cade's video on Team Flare.
Anyways, we've got a lot more to talk about with ZA. So, back to Emma. We have, She's officially the head role at her detective agency in Lumios. Shocker, shocker. But mainly with the second half of her character description on the website. You'll assist Emma by tracking down missing Pokemon, locating lost items, and even taking part in the occasional Pokemon battle. Work alongside Pokemon to solve the problems of people both young and old in Lumia City. So it looks like the Looker Bureau and Emma are kind of the side quest go help the people group and character, and like what their role is in the game, based off of that description.
Yeah.
Which, based off the cover, I thought she was going to be more important to the story. Maybe she is. But based off that, it doesn't look like she is.
And there's a chance that, like, some of her quests could be, like, story quests that you have to do to unlock X, Y, Z. Those might not have been the best letter choices, now that I'm saying it, but you know.
I know what you mean.
But, like, to get up to J rank, maybe you have to complete certain quests and then...
Oh, I hope not.
I don't know.
But yeah, then we have two groups that get introduced. One we already named earlier, the Rust Syndicate. With Corbeau as its leader, question mark? And mainly I'm seeing here, I'm like, man, there are lots of like groups and organizations in this game. We got the AZ Hotel, we got the Looker Bureau, we got the Quasartico Inc., we got the Rust Syndicate, Team MZ.
Yeah, he is the boss of the Rust Syndicate.
Okay. Like, we've got a lot of different groups.
Yeah.
Which I'm interested to see how all of that balances and all comes into play with each other, and like what the story is with all these people. Because we still don't really know.
Like, we have the premise of go from Z rank and make it all the way to A rank and be the best battler in all of Lumiose City.
And we also know they're reforming Lumiose to more integrate Pokemon.
Yeah, have Pokemon more, what's the word? Another kind of harmonious living, I think. Trying to find a better description page for it, but it's not really there.
Yeah. And then next, there's not much to say about Rust Syndicate other than their headquarters looks cool.
Yeah.
Some of the designs of like the person who stands next to the boss has an interesting design. Mainly, I do not like his hair.
Hold on, I'm zooming back so
I mean, I can find you. Like, mainly he has like weird facial hair. Is that hair? He has a weird thing next to his mouth.
This
With,
is
like,
some
spikes.
Coliseum level, like we had, was it Gonzap with the giant eyebrows? Yeah, this is giving Gonzap level, like, instead of Gonzap's eyebrows, it's this man's
Whatever it
spiky
is.
chin beard.
Like, we thought that Vinny's design looked ridiculous. This is a whole new level of spiky
He makes
facial
Vinny
thing.
look like just a guy.
He does. And then he also has a mohawk, which, you know, is the peak of fashion in hair.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially in 2025.
Everyone rocks mohawks nowadays, don't you know?
Yeah, I was supposed to get a mohawk toggle for my my 2.0 model, but monetary restrictions. Isn't it always monetary restrictions?
It's always monetary restrictions. Yeah, and then we have, I mentioned them earlier, gonna mention them again, and now actually talk about them. Team MZ. The group of ruffians with their graffiti and all that.
That's wait. Yeah, that's exactly what we are.
Yep.
Ruffians and delinquents and spray painting boobs on the walls of the
Probably
city.
not that.
No.
And then we do get introduced to two new characters. A guy named Naveen, who's into fashion design. Which makes sense
Very
with Kalos.
Yeah. It's interesting that he's like just a gentleman into fashion.
I think that's pretty
I feel
normal.
like you don't. I don't know. I feel like that's one of those things that's usually looked at as more of a
almost
stereotypically
definitely
looked at in a more feminine light.
Oh, almost definitely. But
we take it.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have the other character, Lida, who aspires to become a professional dancer. Hell yeah.
We love it.
Her design definitely reminds me a lot of Tierno. Like, there's definitely a connection between her and Tierno. Like, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. Like, she might be his sister or cousin, or it's probably not daughter.
I don't think it's been enough time now.
But like, there's some blood there somewhere.
Especially with like the spike like or thing at the top of her hair. Reminds me a lot of the top of Tierno's hat.
Yeah.
Like there's a connection there. But like the one thing I do want to say with Lida's design, she gives me a lot more like she looks a lot more like a dancer than Tierno does, which I appreciate.
Yeah, Tierno just looked like a guy.
Yeah. Lida, like, I look at her, she's like, and I'm like, yeah, she's a dancer.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. Let me look at what is Team MZ's objective is to protect the city of Lumios. Any more information than that? That's very broad.
Yeah, they just kind of said, "Yep, protect Lumios."
Okay.
What does that mean? From who?
Yeah, I feel like we'll need no more story to get more about what Team MZ is. As part of Team MZ, you'll spend your days in Lumios City with this crew. Okay. Hopefully, they're more interesting than the crew of X and Y.
The bar's on the floor for that one. Just Tawny and
Urbane?
Just Tawny and Urbane have already blown, like...
We don't know their characterization. Yeah. We don't know.
The bar's on the floor.
Yeah, and then we have, one announcement, which we all kind of figured, but we didn't know how much they were going to go into it. Character customization.
Yes.
We're finally back to good character customization. And, like,
I've missed it.
a lot of it. Like, you see some hints of, like, what your character can look like. You can go crazy. It looks like.
Yes, you can do all the different. You've got your different hairstyles. You've got the balayage. You've got the eyebrows.
Different outfit types.
Oh, the different outfits. I'm so. I'm so happy.
I am also looking forward to some good character customization once again, because it's been a while. I think it peaked in X and Y, honestly. Sun and Moon, it was okay.
Yeah, Sun and Moon was okay.
Not
Ultra Sun,
great.
Ultra Moon, not as good.
No. Sword and Shield got a lot worse.
I don't know. I liked my outfit in Sword and Shield.
I guess. And then ever since then.
We don't talk about Scarlet and Violet.
Or Legends Arceus.
I didn't play enough PLA to remember what the
You could have.
I'll be completely honest, I don't remember.
You could, like, put on a different mask. There wasn't really much. It was, like, about as much character customization, maybe even less than Scarlet and Violet. Like, there wasn't really. So, we're back, and maybe the most character customization in any Pokemon game, potentially.
Oh yeah, I'm looking through Cerebee's like customization stuff. Everything's kimonos and snow jackets.
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, I appreciate a good kimono, but
Not much customization options, no.
yeah. And then pants. You can't really do much to pants.
Yeah, and then we have the, 2 more things to go into with ZA. And then I think we've gone over everything. The first one. We got Rogue Mega Pokemon, which are taking over the role that Alpha Pokemon had in, Scarlet and Violet. Not Scarlet and Violet. Legends Arceus. I don't think so.
No, because there was a scene where like the trainer passes by a sleeping like there was a couple of Houndour and a Houndoom, and the Houndoom had the alpha eyes.
Where is that?
I'm trying to find it. 17 minutes from the in the present, 17 minutes 46 seconds.
I'll start at 44 and I'll just find it. Oh, there is red eyes.
Where it peaks up, it's like, huh.
Maybe.
So it could be similar to the alpha phenomenon. It could be.
That also could just be a Houndour that goes into Mega, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
But yeah, we have Rogue Mega Pokemon, which I think we all kind of figured.
Yeah. Like, we didn't know how much Mega Evolution was going to be involved.
I just realized something. Okay, so it looks like from the trailer, one of your Pokemon attacks the Rogue Mega Tyrant Rainitar, which expels some kind of rainbow orb energy thing that when walked up and collected made it look like their Mega gauge in the bottom right filled up. I think is what just happened. It's hard to tell. I think that's what happened though. And if so, that's interesting. Yeah, I think Wild Mega Pokemon, we kind of figured.
Yeah, still waiting on Audino to be confirmed for this game. Pokemon Company, you cowards.
But hey, that just
I know it's one of the least liked, it's one of the least appreciated, but it's, in my opinion, the best.
But hey, that just means that no, I think a lot of people really like Mega Audino.
As they should.
But I think with the Rogue Mega Pokemon, that just means the Wild Mega Pokemon bug in Abstract is now canon. So it's no longer a bug.
It's no longer a bug. You just predicted ZA.
Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it where I can get it. And then on the topic of Mega Pokemon, we get a look at the first original Mega Pokemon of ZA. And not many people like it.
Yeah, all I've seen is hate. And when I looked at it's got a page on the Pokemon website,
It does.
so you can see it. I was really, really hoping that we would get a type change.
It's still Dragonfly? God damn it.
Yeah. Like, I was really hoping that we'd get that Mega Altaria.
And like, okay, I do like the kind of concept idea of it getting more Dragonair-like features, because you know, Dragonite is probably one of the evolutions that changes the most for what seems like no reason between its first 2 stages and its last. So, you know, making a Mega Evolution where it gets some of those features back, that's a cool idea. The execution's not there, man. It's just not. It looks funky. I think... Like, I was saying, I feel like one thing that could make it theoretically better is, like, maybe if, like, those big wings it has on top of his head, he also has on his back.
Yeah, instead they shrunk and they're, like,
They're so tiny.
semi-transparent?
I don't think they're transparent, but they're really, really tiny, to the point they're basically not there.
Okay, looking at the video more, yeah, no, they're not semi-transparent or anything.
They're just tiny.
They're just so small.
And then even the orb on the tail, I don't think... Its size, something about it just feels kind of placed on there.
Yeah. I would have to see it in motion to fully know how I feel about it, because it looks like the tail would be almost a detriment to its movement.
I can see that.
Like, the blurbs that it gets talks about how thanks to Mega Evolution it can fly faster and farther than before. Which is kind of a crazy statement when
it has that big orb on
you're
its tail.
also like you go from however tall Dragonite is to 7'3".
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, let me look it.
Oh, no, you stay the same height.
And then you just gain an
Dragonite
orb.
stays the same height.
Although it gains a
gain
lot
an
of
orb.
pounds. Get some weight on there. It gains almost 200 pounds.
Yeah. Whoa.
And it's somehow faster. By just gaining weight at the same height. Sure.
That tail better be like a propeller or something to help with the like propulsion. I'm a nurse. Do I look like I understand aerodynamic physics?
Yes.
I barely understand what wind resistance is.
That's fair. But like, yeah, no, I don't like the Mega Dragonite design. It has slowly grown on me since the first time I've seen it, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, I'm getting used to looking at it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to at least call it cute. And I think it's like...
It's almost there.
It's almost there. It's almost cute. But it's also just like... What is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, that's the... Like, I just need help understanding so many things that I'm just kind of...
What I'm most confused by it is this is the first original Mega they chose to show us. And the only one they showed us today. And I'm like, there had to have been better ones to show us that are like a better first impression of the original Megas. I'm like, why is this the first one they wanted to show us? And not like a cooler, better looking one.
I think because it's such a because it's Dragonite, because
Well,
Dragonite
it says it's
is
Dragonite, yeah.
A, Dragon type, B, a Gen 1 Pokemon, C, they did such a divisive design for Mega Dragonite with the wings on its head like that, and it just being almost exactly the same, just tinier back wings, giant head wings like Dragonair, and the tail that I don't fully understand.
The tail orb, yeah.
Yeah, because like Dragonair had two orbs, and Dratini didn't have any.
And they were also a lot smaller on Dragonair.
Significantly smaller, so it's... I don't know. I do want to see if Glitch City has posted her opinion, because I know Dragonair is her favorite Pokemon.
Well, like, honestly, like, something that I saw online, that I was like, oh, this is, like, a better execution of the idea they had for Mega Dragonite. It's basically the exact same wings of Dragonair on Dragonite's body, but also on its back, and its, like, legs, and then it has, like, the 2 orbs on the tail. Like, it's still not, like, my ideal Dragonite design, but I think this is probably a better execution of what they had in mind. You know what I mean? Still not what I would go with. I would still go through some iterations. But it feels more like a cohesive design than what we have now. Which is more creative, I'll give them that.
Oh.
What?
I just saw the picture you sent.
Yeah. Still, not the one I would go with.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with what we got over this.
That's fair. Yeah, now that I'm looking at that more, yeah, no, that's weird. But I don't know.
Like, I'll take it.
I don't know.
Oh, I just realized the wings are its I almost said eyebrows.
Sort of.
Like, they're sort of his eyebrows. His antennae?
Yep, they are.
That just registered to me. That's what that is. It's
still weird.
Yeah, that's a choice. I don't know.
Such choice. I don't know. I think Dragonite in general, I feel like, is a hard Pokemon to try and like do a Mega for.
Yeah, genuinely yes.
Like, I'm looking online through other like fan-made Mega Dragonites, and I'm like, I don't like any of these. Honestly. I think one thing for like actually, this one may be the best I've seen so far. Because it makes it blue, like Dratini and Dragonair.
Ooh.
Seems like the orbs, and like this, I don't know how else to phrase it. Like, there are like orbs in between its antennae. There's like an orb back on its chest. Like, this, I think, is the best I've seen so far.
Yeah, keeps the blue from the previous generation, or not generations, previous evolutionary stages. Yeah. And the wings are more like Dragonair.
Like, I think if this is more what Mega Dragonite looked like, people would be more on board with it.
Yeah.
While, like, still getting the elements of Dratini and Dragonair, but also still making it look cool. Because I think people like Dragonair because it looks cool. It's like a cool dragon. It'll still be, like, a little cute. And this maintains that, where the Mega Dragonite we got kind of loses, like, all its cool factor. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's been so divisive. Yeah, I think that is everything that was in the presents. No mentions of Gen 10. No Lego Pokemon.
Yeah, I think we'll be getting Generation 10 closer to like...
Oh yeah, probably February
Pokemon
27th
Day of
next year, yeah.
Yeah. Pokemon Day of next year.
Oh man, I am gritting my teeth at what Lego Pokemon's gonna look like. I'm a little scared, not gonna lie.
I have faith.
I mean, we remember Lego Mario, though.
We do?
We do.
Ah.
You've never seen it?
No.
See, this is what I'm
Oh.
concerned about.
Okay, yeah, no, oh. Like, this makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why.
I'm guessing you're looking at the interactive Lego Mario. Like this?
I don't know.
Like the
it
official
looks like
sets, or are you
he's-
looking at fan stuff?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking
Yeah.
at, where he almost looks like he should be a pill.
Yeah, that's the
And maybe
official
that's the
Lego
part
Mario.
That bothers me. Ooh. Okay, yeah.
Now you get my worry?
Now I get where yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
So, we'll see.
That's why I am gritting my teeth and going like, what's it gonna be? Either everyone...
I'm still going to stay optimistic and try to stay positive.
That's fair.
Because if I don't,
You're a
then
stronger
I'm gonna
man
have to
than
rely
me.
more on my antidepressants.
I probably will too.
I'm very sleepy right now. I think,
Yeah, no, we've gone over everything with the presents. We're gonna end the episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how well this will do, because this is an unusual time for us. But please, check out the episode Friday. It was really fun to record. It was really cool. I hope everyone likes it. And the podcast is gonna
you'll
change.
rue the day. You'll rue the day if you don't.
Oh, yeah, the podcast will not make sense going forward if you don't watch it.
Yeah.
At all. You will be very confused. So, I think that's all we can say without giving it away. And this has been in the making for a while.
Yeah.
So, at this point now, I feel like I'm hyping it up too much.
Nah, it's fine.
You'll see. You'll see it on Friday. And once again, look out for that midnight upload.
Yep.
And you know, if
Which
you...
time zone? Yes.
Yeah. Just, you know, look at every hour. Every time it turns a new hour, it's midnight, probably in a different place. Just go onto our channel, look at the most recent upload, click on it, and it'll probably be that midnight upload. And so just watch it through the whole way to see what hidden nugget of drama is in there.
It's somewhere.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see you then. Goodbye.
See ya.